I'm ready, Bernie, go ahead.
Okay. In the abduction of the woman has ended with the arrest of a male, and the Kamloops RCMP have made an arrest in the abduction of a local Kamloops woman. The investigation is ongoing and no further details are being released at this time.
Can you say anything about the identity of the?
No, that's the
Yeah.
one thing I can't get to, is the identities of the person involved and the arrest. I'm not able to release at this time.
How come, Brett?
At this point, I can only tell you that I cannot release the details.
We understand it's Jack Froze, that sex offender.
As I say, officially from us, there's no identity being released,
Okay.
and we're gonna continue the investigation.
You say anything about the information that led you to your suspect?
Yesterday, we had the call come in, and we reported to you at the time that the woman was missing, and we were on the lookout for her. In the process, the RCMP and the detachment, and with support from rural guys, they went to an area and just blanketed and basically worked hard at shutting it down. It was probably a result of that we were able to say that she's safe and sound.
Can you say anything about her injuries?
I've got no information on injuries at this point.
Is she still in hospital?
Unknown at this point I can't say if she's in hospital or not.
Was there video in the store that you guys might have seen this?
As far as the scene, that information will come out, a disclosure. The scene information is, at this point, it is being treated as crucial to the case.
You guys still there today?
We could be still there today, yes, we could.
You have the suspect vehicle as well?
At this point, I can't release any details on that, on the vehicle, but investigation's ongoing.
We've got footage of a white GMC pickup truck being hauled away. Can you say anything about that relationship, that truck?
No, I can't at this time.
Anything about the motive or
Yeah. Knowing who the victim and
the
person
Needless to
was.
say, that's gonna come out as the details will emerge, and more details will be forthcoming, and it'll become probably apparent, as it evolves. But at this point, I can't say.
Was she sexually assaulted?
At this point, I can't provide any details to that.
but you can say it's a woman in her late 30s?
We do have a woman that was the victim, and she's with us, basically sound and safe, and that's about all I can say at this point.
Is she an employee of the shop, the owner of the shop?
She works at the shop, that's for that.
Employee.
Yeah, she is a worker at the shop.
Are there any other suspects, or is it, you pretty confident that you have the one person that you need to get?
At this point, I can say the investigation's ongoing, and that's part of why we're here today, is it's ongoing, and we're gonna look into that.
It was mentioned that the last time that she was seen was around 3:30 when she went to get coffee at a coffee shop. Have you narrowed down the time when she was taken?
At this point, that's gonna be, again, part of the total investigation. No doubt that's gonna be forthcoming from her. She'll give us complete details, but we're not disclosing those details at this point.
Have you interviewed her?
She has been spoken to, yes, she has.
Can you get an update on her condition or what the extent of her injuries, I guess?
At this point, we're gonna wait for, the medical people to do their thing. They've got a job to do, and it'll be a formal, we'll wait for a formal statement from the doctors and see what her condition was at the time. It's gonna be a point of evidence.
So I guess you won't say then what led you to this suspect then?
At this point, I can only say that we've got the male in custody, and details will be coming later.
Can you talk about how big the operation is, how many officers are on it at all?
Serious crime unit and plus the support groups have probably involved a total of 20 members, 25 members probably at the height. As I say, we blanketed the area and shut down a considerable portion of that area.
And at what point today was the suspect arrested? Or was it overnight, like pretty soon after, or?
I'm not able to say the details of the arrest.
Can you say anything about the relationship of the victim and the suspect? Do they know each other?
At this point, I can't really say any details of the arrest or the subject or the arrested subject.
Was there anything missing in her store, or just her?
Yeah, that's, again, ongoing. We'll come up with more details with the scene at this point, it's evidence, and we're gonna be gathering and